Hi and welcome to another section of Jeff the Master Barber. On this edition, I'm just gonna be showing how I do how I do a Tigh fade. Also passing right now number 2 on top. I also do the eyebrows and the beard. Right now we're using the Wall 1919 level close guard number 2. The name of this guard is Speed Zero Guide. Below on this video in the description box, I'm gonna leave the links of what's the name and how much it costs, where you get it at, all that good stuff is gonna be in the below this video. The Wall 1919s are one of my favorite clippers right now. They're very powerful, cordless. Even though they're a little heavy, but they're solid. You know what I mean? Notice how I like to, every time I pass the clipper or you know what I mean, the clipper, I'm always passing the brush. It's just to clean everything, make sure as I work with the flow, I get everything nice and clean. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm using a baby brush. I like the baby brush because it's a good side, and then the hair of the brush is very soft, so it doesn't bother the client when I pass it. And yeah, the only downfall to it is they get dirty quick. But you know, I got about a bunch of them. They're pretty cheap. They're like $2. You could get it at Sally's or also on Amazon. But yeah, the top is pretty much, you know, straightforward. Just make sure I pass everything very well. Make sure everything is nice and even, everything, you know. And if you could cut everything by section, even better. You know what I mean? Little by little. If anybody's still wondering why I cut the gloves, if you're new and you don't know, the reason why I do that is because normally when I use gloves, they're very uncomfortable to me. 1, 2, it's not so much the hair gets stuck in my nails, because I cut my nails really well and really short. Where it gets stuck is between my fingers. So, and then by grabbing my tools, I have a better you know, way of grabbing the tools like this, and between my finger is still covered. Right now I'm using the trimmer FX Gold, the Baby Bliss FX Gold, and this trimmer for this type of hair is really nice. It works perfectly. Right now I'm using the modified Senior. For those who don't know, I modified this. I put the Andy Fade Master blade with the ceramic blade up top, and right now I'm using half, no guards, and that's level open, so that's a half. That's the step that I was doing. Right now I'm using the magic clip with the 1/16 level open, and right away we're gonna tackle that line. Right, and we're gonna keep going a little bit more up, right, and we're gonna try to erase, you know, blend in those lines right away. And notice how I'm still kind of like pushing it up, but I'm lifting it as I go higher. I kind of lift the clipper. See, with my finger, I kind of close the level little by little if I have to. Open it, and then I go back and forth. You know what I mean? I'm still, see, I open the level right there, and I'm using the right corner of the clipper to get what I want to get. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, the magic clip, another cordless clipper that I like, and one of the reasons is because it's very lightweight. Plus the blade, the Crunch Technology blade, it's one of the best in the market. I use every blade of those blades in each of my machine. The Baby Bliss, and the Wall 1919. The only one that don't have it is the Seniors. Right now I'm not using no guard, level close, but then I open it. And if I open it, you're gonna notice that I go, you know, exactly where I'm going in that area right there, right? And then at times, there you go, I close and I go back to where I was passing in the line. And the reason is because right away, if something get my attention, like a little spot, dark spot or whatever, then I tackle it. Like right now, I'm went back at top with the 116 level open. Now I just close the level, and the reason is that the more you clean the bottom, the top is gonna start exposing some stuff. So normally what I like to do, I like to tackle it right away, you know what I mean? And right now we're using the FX goal to basically get that line right there. And then if I wanted to get it nice, even tighter still with this, the blade, the Andes is really sharp. The Andes Fade Master blade, the bottom blade is super flat, so you could get a super close blend, you know what I mean? And then with the ceramic blade, is very beneficial. The reason why it's so beneficial is it kind of quieter the machine a little bit, and it doesn't get too hot now, and it runs a lot smoother. But yeah, right here, as you can see, still passing it. Now I'm back again with the magic clip, guard number 1, level open. The level is open, and I'm passing in that area right there. So that's like what, 1.5. Remember, I passed 2 on top, 1.5, and then we work our way down to 1 to 116, half, less than half, and close. And now I'm using the bevel, even though the bevel, and which is still cut pretty close, it don't cut it as tight as the FX, but I don't worry because I use the Andes shaver, electric shaver, and all I need is basically to speed up the process. So if you want something quick to clean the side real quick, and you know that you're gonna use the electric shaver, you know, I recommend you to use the bevel. It has the widest blade trimmer in the market, and it's detachable, and you can calibrate it with no tools, and it has 4 hours of battery charge. The trimmer is excellent. Right now I'm using the Andes shaver, electric shaver. To me, I love this electric shaver. One, the foil, it doesn't irritate, and then lightweight, and it has a great grip. In front of the ear and almost there, I always use the Andes electric shaver facing up to only use one side of the foil. Now once I get to the back, to that area, then I flip it and I use both of the foil, the whole head. But in the front and in the top of the ear, I don't do it, because if I use both of the blade, it's gonna raise higher the fade, and it's gonna make lines. So that's why I flip it when I'm in the front or on top of the ear. But then when I get behind, right now where I'm at right there, I use it like that, upside down, using both of the foil. But yeah, this is, to me, is one of the best electric shaver, and also the Series 9. We're using the Black Widows shears. Shout out to Will Ocasio, man. These shears are on point. They cut like butter. They really do. And I'm doing scissors over comb, and I'm using the small teeth of the comb, and that's acting like almost like a 116 basically. So basically I'm getting the hair right there, you know what I mean, like exactly what you seeing. I already did the box out, and I thought that I was recording, but obviously I noticed that I didn't. So but I went over again. Right here you can see, for long hairs like this, yes, the trimmer works fine, but on inside of by the chick, this trimmer doesn't perform. So I have to use this trimmer, the detailer. To me, the detailer work the blade, it pick up so much better and shape so much better than the FX, in my opinion. And I like the lightweight of this trimmer. But my favorite 3 trimmers right now: number 1, this one, the wall detailer cordless. Number 2nd one is the FX Gold, and the 3rd one is the bevel. but the bevel I pretty much only use just to clean the side to speed up the process. In the meanwhile, pretty much to shape up everything and clean up everything, in first place, I think wall detailers, to me, they're the best. I mean, and even Andy's, the Andy's T aligner, to me, still like number one, if not number two. But yeah, right now I'm shaping everything. Everything that I'm doing on him is pretty much what he asked me to do. You know, right here, the inside, he want me to do, you know, straight, right? He want me to do it straight, nice and straight. And the beard right there, he wanted that width, you know, and the mustache like that too. Then I'm gonna start using the electric shaver again. You know, when I use the electric shaver, it's pretty much to get everything as tight as possible. So when I use the blade and the razor holder with the blade, and I start shaving or shaping, I don't have to use it as much, and won't irritate the client's skin. And it makes everything a lot more easier, especially with this type of hair. He has some rough, thick beard, so in order to get it right, nice and tight and clean, I recommend you to, you know, clean everything with the trimmer the most that you can, and then the second step with the electric shaver, get everything as close and as clean as possible. And whatever leftover you have, then you use the razor holder with the blade and shape it up and get the last roots or whatever it is that is left over, and shape everything else. But in the meanwhile, notice how I'm still using the electric shaver facing up. So basically I'm only using one side of the electric shaver. I'm not using both foil, I'm only using one side. Right there, I face it up. I face it down, so that way I could use both of the foil, obviously, because that area right there, I needed to clean up all that right there, yes. But in other occasions, if I want to grip something that is close to the lineup, then I flip the electric shaver up. See, like right now. And then I'm going against the grain, especially in that area right there. If I see that the hair goes on a certain way, I go against it, so it grabs everything really nice. But yeah, this electric shaver to me is number one to me, and yeah, it's been working beautiful. I don't have no complaints at all. It's all positive. I definitely recommend it. And yeah, now even they have the charger station, even now better, because at all times when I'm not using it, it's getting charged. So it always have charge. It's always, you know what I mean, have battery life to it. Right now I'm putting the shaving cream that I use to shave and to, you know what I mean, whenever I'm gonna shape. It's medicated, the shaving cream. It smells like winter fresh, and it's definitely, the blade glides a lot easier. The razor holder that I'm using right now is from Black Widow, and definitely I recommend this razor holder. It keeps the blade real nice and steady. It doesn't move. It stays nice and locked in place, is what I want to say. And yeah, the razor holder blade weight is on point. It's perfect. It's solid. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm shaping. The blade that I'm using is Wilkinson. I definitely recommend it. Right now I'm gonna shape the eyebrows, and I like to see where the blade goes in the razor holder. You see that, how small it is and round. I like that, because for uncomfortable places like going on the mustache or inside of the goatee to do some shape, round shape, it definitely it lets you see the corner of the blade or get in more easily in those uncomfortable corners. I know when I'm wiping the blade, I use my Arpon, but that to me is way better than doing it in my hand. The reason is because I go with the flow, basically cleaning it as I go with. And I'm not the only one that clean it like that. I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people they clean it with the hand. the palm of the hand. I was one of them, but I'd rather do it in the arpin, on the, you know, on the barber jacket right there. And what that does is it cleans the residue from the blade, and it makes the blade, you know, get clean. So when I'm passing and I want to get a nice sharper shape lineup, I don't have nothing in the blade. All that hair or ashes is out of the blade. So yeah, right now I'm just always stretch the skin. Use the other hand to stretch the skin. Always shave from top. Always shave from top to bottom, and then you can shave from bottom to top, but never shave right away from bottom to top, because if you go against the grain right away, it's gonna start bleeding, or it's gonna get the blade. The skin is gonna get irritated. Right now, I'm just seeing some long hair. Notice how my left hand always is stretching the skin. See, always shave from top to bottom, and notice where I'm gonna be shaving. Notice my fingers are basically right there, stretching the skin. When you stretch the skin, you secure everything, the skin, and the blade could glide so much easier. It will not get stuck. But yeah, you know what I mean. Pretty much, I recommend the Wilkinson. With the Wilkinson, we want half a blade. You could do basically the whole shape up. That's how sharp are these blades, the Wilkinson blades. And yeah, the comb, I like to use the light gray, small, slim, tight comb. Easy to handle and basically easy to pick stuff. You see, like wiping it, scraping it, and yeah. Notice how I'm stretching the skin. Notice how my left arm, you see that, holding everything and shaping right there. So yeah, this is him before the haircut, right? This is how he came through, and he was like, yo Jeff, I need a number 2 up top, tight fade with the beard, like you always doing the eyebrows. I was like, I got you, man. Shout out to him. He always make me laugh. It's a good dude. I appreciate you always trusting me, Mr. King Night Cuz. That's why I call him. But yeah, this is him, all finished. Number 2 up top with a nice tight fade. This is the finished product. And yeah, this is the beard too. This is how it looks. You know what I mean? It's all cleaned up. You know what I mean? The guy is all money. Look at that beard, how it looks. See what I'm saying? No irritation, no cuts. It's just strictly clean. You know what I mean? And yeah, if you also want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at JR77Barber. So see you there. Thank you for your time. It's your boy Jeff P.